Welcome back to the channel. Thanks a lot. Wall Street Bravado. Every single day, making things happen. First and foremost, like, subscribe, hit the notification button. More videos to come on a weekly basis. Today we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence and controlling your emotions in a business setting. This is very, very important. A lot of individuals seem to not grasp that particular concept. When in business, it's very important to separate the two. In fact, I have a saying that I've been going by for the longest time. And that saying is, two words that never belong in the same sentence are emotion and business, because they don't match at all. No, at any point in time they don't match. It's simple. It's a simple thing. With money, whenever money's involved in anything, you have to stay far away from the emotional grab that it will have. I'll give you a perfect example. When you have individuals that are going out, and say for example you're a guy, you're trying to buy a new car, and you only need a basic car, but somehow the salesperson pitches you the idea that you need a more I would say a higher performance vehicle, leather seats with all these upgrades that you really technically don't need. And what happens is you fall in love with that car. What's going on is you're being driven by your emotion inside to pretty much purchase that particular vehicle. And it's not a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing. And that's just a small example from a personal standpoint. That same emotion, that same drive will have you finish last in a deal. And I'll give you some examples of that a little bit later on. And moving straight along, humans, basically what happens is emotions drive humans to make decisions that are not in their best interest. And that being the case, it's a challenging thing to control your feelings, because we are humans. You need to separate the two. They have I would say I wouldn't say it's a saying, but business people are shrewd. They're evil. This guy's so cold. He's not cold. He's just playing by the rules. He's playing by the books, and that's how it is. It's not. This is not about being the best guy or the nice guy on the block. And the reason why is because you will get screwed. Now, this gets to one of my things that I love about trading and Wall Street and investing. Wall Street, trading, investing does not care about your emotions, does not care about your feelings, does not care about if you're black, if you're white, if you're Latino, if you're Mexican. When you're on a trading floor, when you're making a decision, when you're executing that trade, there's no discrimination at all. That's why I love it. Doesn't care if you're rich, poor, male, female, if you're 10 years old, if you're 50 years old. When you're trading, when you're in that moment, when you're buying and selling, executing, filling those orders, if you make a decision and that's a wrong decision, or if it's a right decision, the outcome will be predicated on that decision that you make. And it doesn't. That's basically how it is. And business is the same way. When you buy a stock, if it goes up or down, that's it. Basically, that's it. It's not based on who you are. It's not based on any emotion. Stock values derive from many outside factors. It doesn't care if that's your last $10 in the bank, or if you're a college student and you lose it all. Doesn't make a difference. But what happens is emotions that are based on these types of split second decisions. These decisions don't pan out at all. Definitely don't. And that's a couple things that I wanted to bring to the table. The art of managing your emotion is being diligent, looking at the deal, analyzing the deal, looking at how the deal is being structured, and looking at the components of the deal, looking at it from a logic play. Everything comes together and makes sense. not looking at it from a play of, I feel this can work, I know it can work, I believe and I have the passion that it's going to work. That's going to leave you not happening. The numbers work, profits work, the deal makes sense. That's how you analyze a deal. Don't come it from the other standpoint. Don't look at it from amateur, because that's really an amateur move. And these people, they make mistakes. They definitely make mistakes, and you don't want to be one of them. And so the gist of it is, to bring it all together, make sound business decisions based on one particular parameter, not the other. That parameter is a logic-based analysis, not an emotional-based background. Don't do it. So, hopefully that was a little bit of help to you. And, moving forward, make sure that you are making those decisions coming from a standpoint of strength and not weakness. Once again, weakness, fear, those emotions will drive you to doing things and making decisions that you really don't want to do. And that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Hit that like button, subscribe. See you in the next video.